Hello and welcome to or back to my channel. I am Kit, your friendly feminist cat lady spinster, and today we're going to talk about how women don't work that way. So, before we begin the 12 days of Tradmus on December 20th, I wanted to have a kind of lighthearted video to, I don't know, I just wanted to have a lighthearted video. And then I was looking at these again and I was like, these are actually a little bit scary. Kind of funny, kind of scary, but yeah, so if you go to Reddit, there is a group called Bad Women's Anatomy, and it is a little concerning. I hope that the people that post these things have since found out differently, but let's have a look at how some people think women's bodies work. Women can't come, dude. Trust me, I've tried. I've a lot of women and never made a single one orgasm. I legitimately don't think they exist. It's just meme acting in porn. Well, I have never really been into porn, but I'm sure that it's very exaggerated because acting usually is, and that is what porn is, it's acting. But way to tell on yourself. I wonder if this person has ever considered asking a woman, hey, what feels good to you? Or does that take the thrill out of it? I've been free bleeding for 3 days, and this is the only blood that has gotten on this towel I've been sitting and sleeping on. Granted, I am not a super heavy bleeder, but I'm discovering that our bodies have natural mechanisms to hold and release blood with urine. There are so many products, menstrual and otherwise, we have been convinced we need when the body is designed in perfection. Considering all the things that can go wrong with bodies, I really don't think the human body was designed in perfection. But what really gets me is this person, I'm used to being told by people who don't have periods what periods should be like, but this person has periods and they're like, oh yeah, if you just put your mind to it, you don't have to bleed, like a stuck pig or anything like that. And it's like, really? I feel like this is another, phenomena of someone who thinks that because I am this way, everybody else is as well, and they just need to try harder and they'll be like me too. When the reality is no. Lucky for that person. I'm jealous, but the reality is that most people do need those menstrual products we've been told we need. And also, this is a weird thing to be smug about. Another thing I will say is that virgin women are and always will be moldable. Doesn't matter if they're 15 or 50. Once they taste pipe for the first time, they will take on some of your personality and ideology because you were there first. It's an oxytocin thing. They can't help it. This is the reason why there are a lot of women out there who are more masculine and aggressive than most men. It's because they've already had most men bust inside of them / on them. So they took on all those personality traits. It is what it is. So just to be clear, sleeping with men makes someone masculine? I don't think that's how that works. Because theoretically, if you marry at 30 and then spend 30 years sleeping together, wouldn't your wife then be super masculine? The things that people come up with just really kind of blow my mind. So when those men hold that Make Women Great Again conference, they should advise not sleeping with your husband, because the more you sleep with your husband, or a man in general, the more masculine you become. The only way to remain feminine is to not have sex. With men, anyway. Got it. Men, before you go on with seduction, observe her legs. Put a keen eye on her ankles and the malleolus of her legs. The ankle of her legs will tell you if she has conceived or aborted before, she has bleached her face, she is a slut. I wonder if in a different post they tell you what you should keep an eye out for, because I don't really look at people's ankles all that often, but I'm not really sure what I should be looking for. Also, who knew the ankle could tell you that much? And also, I think this person really fancies himself an intellectual because that's a fancy way of saying ankle. Do people really not understand that menstruation isn't mandatory but a choice? Just put a NuvaRing in there. Replace once a month. Done. No periods. Or take the pill without a break. Done. Put the implant in your arm. Done for years. Or put the patch in your arm. Make sure it doesn't come out when you sleep or shower. Done. Come on. It's 2021. It's the future. Periods are a thing of the distant past. This isn't new technology. Oh boy. So this person clearly does not understand that some people do not react well to hormones or to metals. And also, using those things can also mess up your cycle, even if you had a perfect one to begin with. So yeah, people tend to be very cautious about what items they use to control their period because sometimes the cure can be worse than the problem. Why do women even need gynecologists? It's just another excuse for women to pretend their vaginas have so many problems and get the gender-oriented pity party they crave. In reality, it's little more than a social visit and a puff of perfume. Let's face it. If women's vaginas really did have enough problems to warrant going to a doctor, then that's because they can't keep their legs closed and use them too much to manipulate men. This is why I'm MGTOW. I'm going to guess this person does not have a vagina. I mean, they do know that women have entire reproductive systems besides the vagina, right? And that things can go wrong. They've heard of cervical cancer, ovarian cancer, HPV. Although I guess that's a woman's fault because clearly if she has any of those issues, it's because she's been sleeping around. If alphas don't exist, why do all menstruators living together sync their menstruation with the dominant menstruator, i.e. not random? Dominant menstruator. I wonder how one becomes the dominant menstruator. I mean, it's just because you all sync up with that person, so how you know they're the dominant? Or is there something else they can do to show they're the dominant? Also, that's not a thing. Actually, healthy women have little or no body hair, soft and clear skin, and big breasts. It's just your stupid man-like behaviors that damage your body and beauty so you need to shave, use skincare products, and undergo plastic surgery. Be feminine once and blame yourself for a fucking second. But I mean, like, hormones, so I'm not a sciencey person, but as I understand it, hormones play a big part in body hair. And I mean, I guess hormones also, like regulate aggression and things like that. But I don't think that behaving like a man, whatever that even means, does anything to your hormones. And what does it even mean to behave like a man? Do they mean like asking for a raise or a promotion or going to work in general or wearing pants? I mean, I need some more clarification on this. Also, don't men also use skincare products? But yeah, I'm pretty sure skincare products, especially sunscreen, are recommended for everyone. And also, weren't women not told, but convinced they needed to shave after like Gillette or someone in the 1920s was like, hey, we need to expand our market. We have men shaving their beards, but we need women to shave too so we can, get money from them as well. What can we tell women to shave? They don't have beards. And thus, women shaving their armpits and legs was born. So it's not really something that we've always done. And also, big breasts are mostly genetic. Editing kit jumping in to add that acting like a man, whatever that even means, will not shrink breasts. But your behavior doesn't influence your hormones. So, alright, and that is it for this video. Just something quick and amusing/horrifying to lead into the 12 days of Tradmas, which begins on Monday. It's always obvious when I have a cat on the desk. Do not play with that. Please feel free to hit that subscribe button if you enjoy my content and are looking forward to the 12 days of Tradmas that you don't want to miss. Anyway, have a great day and I will see you on Monday.